Hello, and thank you for joining me for another episode of Ask the HR Expert. My name is Katie Stewart with Tandem HR, and today's topic is a continuation from a previous vlog that I did on the top tips for managers and most specifically for new managers. So previously I went through items 1 through 5, and today I'm going to be going through 6 through 10. So number 6 would be to learn how to discipline. And this can be very challenging for new managers specifically. So whether it be a performance issue that you're having to manage, or if it's a policy violation, you need to know how to handle these difficult conversations. And until you've had to have one of these difficult conversations, you don't necessarily understand how difficult it can be. So you want to make sure that you're very prepared for this conversation. Write out what your points are that you want to cover with the individual. I would even recommend role playing or practicing with someone else, and make sure you always have a witness present for these conversations as well. And stick to the facts. Don't get emotional in the conversation or let the conversation go in a different direction. Stick to the facts that you have in front of you and make sure that you're always documenting what was discussed in that conversation. Now, number 7 would be to lead by example. So if you want your employees to show up every day and to give their best, you also have to do that. Whatever you're expecting out of your employees, you should not be above providing for yourself or providing for your employees or the organization. Number 8 is learning how to delegate. So if you were recently promoted to a manager position, and prior to that you were an individual contributor, it can be very difficult to transition from doing that work to allowing and trusting someone else to do that work. So the best way for your team to start trusting you as a manager is for you to trust them and for you to give them the opportunity to really show what they can do. So by delegating these tasks, you are giving them that opportunity to really show you what they are capable of doing. Number 9 is providing feedback. Now, I, as a manager myself, as well as with talking to other managers, this can definitely be one of the most difficult areas for someone that hasn't really practiced this skill. And I do think this is something that has to be practiced over time. And for some people, it just really may never become comfortable. And this can also be the case for even providing positive feedback. So whether you are trying to tell someone that they're doing a great job or thanking them for their hard work, or you're providing that constructive feedback, it can be really challenging to get those words out of your mouth. So definitely every opportunity you have to provide your employees with feedback, do practice that skill. According to Forbes, 65% of employees want more feedback from their managers. Again, the challenge is it's difficult for the managers to provide that feedback. And then number 10 is to be optimistic. Your employees are really looking to you to set the tone of the department. You know more than they do about what's going on with the organization, so you really need to make sure that you're looking at the bright side of every situation and providing more positive feedback than you are constructive feedback. So again, I hope you have found these tips to be helpful, and look for more vlogs coming soon. And thank you for watching another episode of Ask the HR Expert.